On July 1, 2025, astronomers spotted something extraordinary. An object called 3I/Atlas came screaming toward our Sun at an impossible 58 kilometers per second. That's fast enough to circle Earth in just 2 hours. But speed isn't what makes this visitor terrifying. This isn't just any space rock. 3I/Atlas is the third confirmed interstellar object ever detected. It has been wandering the galaxy for potentially 7 billion years, longer than Earth itself has existed. And it's carrying chemistry unlike anything we've seen before. Think of reality like a ball sitting in a bowl. Right now, our universe sits in what physicists call a false vacuum. It looks stable, but it's not the deepest possible state. The Higgs field that gives particles their mass could suddenly collapse into a lower energy state. If that happens, a bubble of true vacuum would expand at light speed. Everything inside that bubble would operate under completely new laws of physics. Atoms might not form. Stars couldn't exist. Life would be impossible. Here's the terrifying part: this reset could be triggered by something incredibly small, a quantum fluctuation, a cosmic ray hitting just the right spot, or potentially exotic matter carried by an ancient interstellar visitor. During the first moments after the Big Bang, tiny fluctuations seeded the formation of galaxies. Some theorists believe similar seeds could trigger new universal phases. Objects carrying primordial matter from other cosmic epochs might carry these triggers. Time's arrow points forward because entropy always increases. But what if an object carried matter that could locally reverse this process? Such exotic material could create pockets where time itself runs backward. Let's break that down simply. Imagine the laws of physics are like the operating system of your computer. Normally, nothing changes. But what if a strange file carried inside an object like 3I/Atlas could reboot the entire system? That's the terrifying possibility behind the phrase reset seed. If you think this sounds like science fiction, remember, in 2017, when the first interstellar visitor Oumuamua arrived, it dominated headlines for months. Scientists debated whether it could be alien technology. Harvard's Avi Loeb wrote entire books about its unusual properties. In 2019, 2I/Borisov also received extensive coverage. NASA held press conferences. Every major observatory studied its composition. The scientific community celebrated having a second interstellar visitor. But 3I/Atlas, the third interstellar object ever detected and by far the largest, has received surprisingly muted coverage. Most major news outlets barely mentioned it. Even NASA's own press releases seemed almost understated compared to previous discoveries. When researchers suggested 3I/Atlas might be artificial technology, the scientific establishment quickly dismissed these ideas as nonsense. One expert said all evidence points toward the object being completely natural. The discussion was shut down faster than usual. This rapid dismissal is puzzling. Scientists typically encourage open debate about unusual phenomena. Why is this one different? Throughout history, comets have been seen as harbingers of change, sometimes even doom. Ancient Chinese astronomers meticulously recorded their appearances, linking them to dynastic upheavals. Medieval Europeans feared them as omens of plague or war. In a sense, 3I/Atlas fits perfectly into this archetype, an otherworldly visitor arriving at a time of global uncertainty. If even a trace of such material were embedded in 3I/Atlas, its interaction with our local space could produce effects we've never observed. For example, a single magnetic monopole could, in theory, catalyze proton decay. An object containing a few grams of strange matter could, under the right conditions, convert surrounding material into more strange matter. These are speculative ideas, but they highlight why scientists can't simply shrug off interstellar objects as just another comet. Our galaxy contains about 400 billion stars. Statistically, some of them must host planetary systems very different from our own. Over billions of years, gravitational interactions eject debris, asteroids, comets, even rogue planets, into interstellar space. Most wander alone forever. A tiny fraction will, by sheer chance, pass through other star systems. We've only been able to detect such objects for a few decades. who knows how many have slipped past undetected? Some theorists even speculate that the universe might already have reset multiple times in its history. Each cycle could produce slightly different physical constants, different kinds of stars, different chemistries. Our current universe might be just one version in a cosmic series of test builds. If that's true, an object like 3I/Atlas might not just be a visitor, it could be a leftover from a previous build, carrying code from an earlier reality. Right now, 3I/Atlas is inbound. It will swing past the Sun, shed material, and continue its journey back into the dark. If it truly carries something exotic, our window to study, and possibly to prepare, is limited. Could 3I/Atlas really be a cosmic reset seed? Or is it simply a frozen relic from another star, a harmless messenger misunderstood by a nervous civilization? We may never know for sure. But one thing is certain, the universe still holds secrets capable of humbling even our boldest assumptions. As telescopes track 3I/Atlas across the sky, we're reminded of how fragile our understanding of reality really is. We're like ants on a beach, staring at a message written in sand by an unseen hand, trying to guess its meaning before the tide washes it away. If you found this video fascinating, share it. The more people know about objects like 3I/Atlas, the more pressure there is for open, transparent research. After all, if a cosmic reset is even remotely possible, shouldn't we at least be talking about it? Thank you for watching my channel.